Hi Leo, my name is Audrey Alison. Thanks for joining me for an annual reading. I'm doing a card for each month of 2017 and I'm discussing the new moons of each month. This is the Morgan Greer deck by Bill Greer and Lloyd Morgan. Let's see what's coming up for you, Leo, for 2017. Leo, January 27th, new moon, Ace of Cups reversed. February, the moon. March, Hangman, reversed. April, Six of Swords reversed. Not a good time for travel then. May, the Sun, love it. Your card for Leo. That's your card. All right, let's see. June, Queen of Rods, that's you, Leo. July, your solar return for July. Four of Cups. I can't pick it up on this table. The Seven of Swords. August, King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, September is King of Pentacles. October, Ten of Rods, reversed. November, Ten of Cups. Major changes here, or major moments, peaks with the tens. And December, Two of Cups. Love it. Okay, so what's starting upside down with the One of Cups is ending upright, Leo. All right. So, January 27th, with this new moon in Aquarius at 8 degrees, Leo, something might be upset in your 7th house of relationships. The Ace of Cups reversed could see you reviewing the love of your life. The Ace of Cups is the soulmate. It does represent, wants to fly away. This bird wants to fly away. Is Leo, maybe Leo's feeling like it needs a little, he or she needs some freedom from relationship. In January, going into February, the moon, the intuition, we're having a lunar eclipse. That's what's up. An eclipse period here as well in August. February, the moon. Evaluating this relationship, going into internally, psychic ability, intuition, trusting your dreams, trusting your instincts. On the 10th of February, we have a full moon lunar eclipse at 22 degrees of Leo. So, Leo, this is your lunar eclipse in the month of February, falling right there. You are being eclipsed on the 10th. So 2.5 days before and 2.5 days after, I would recommend keeping an extreme eye on the road. Me personally, as a Leo rising, I won't even be operating a vehicle. You are out of your subconscious mind when you are eclipsed. So whether you know it or not, you're not in your body. So If I were you, just to keep things as safe as they can be, lay low if you can. Don't do anything extra. You know, if you have to obviously drive to work, do that, but pay attention to your surroundings. And you're extremely emotional in the month of February, Leo. On the 26th of February, we're having a new moon solar eclipse at 8 degrees of Pisces, which is a moon energy, watery, nebulous energy. In your 8th house of shared resources, a new source of investment or new money, new intuitive guidance or closure, and then a new beginning, all in the same month. You could be receiving inheritance at this time. If for those of you having legal pending settlements and possibly property stalls or sales or investments, those push through during the second eclipse of the 26th in the 8th house. Again, emotional month of February, but I understand why the moon is here. In March, this is our cardinal ingress month. The hangman suggests get moving because it's reversed. You're no longer at a standstill. There's no need for you to download more spiritual information. By the new moon of March 27th at 7 degrees of Aries, you're ready to push forward. The hangman is coming off the tree. And you can untie yourself. You're actually not really tied except for your ankle, so you might have been procrastinating, Leo. But March 20th, the most powerful day of the year, in 9 years, is the day to push forward with creative ventures, publishing websites, taking your risks in career, taking action in romance and passion, being your own leader. First day of spring, vernal equinox. You're not the hangman anymore, you're reversed. It's time to push forward. Aries energy, taking action. Now in April, 6 of Swords reversed. When I pulled this, I think I heard a message. Oh yeah, just something about just translating the card, not a message. Just not to travel. 6 of Swords, taking that trip, taking that journey. When I see it reversed, that's a no. Now I know why. In April, we have a Mercury retrograde, Mercury ruling the swords. Swords, communications, information, travel. On the 9th of April, Mercury is retrograde in the sign of Taurus, going back into Aries through May 3rd in your 9th house of foreign travel. So that is a no. April is not the month for you to move about, Leo. You have plenty of other areas to be moving. Definitely in May is a time of travel. Look at that, sun and the moon, eclipse time. May is a month of travel, absolutely, and December, huge months. Possibly September, because King of Pentacles reverse could actually be positive for travel and having the resources, just not overspending. But back to this. April is not the month. Mercury's retrograde. You're reviewing the 9th house of travel, education, study, and also the 10th house is impacted slightly where the retrograde starts in Taurus. So the career is being reviewed as well. But on the same day in April, on the 9th, the same day Mercury retrogrades, so does Saturn in Sagittarius at 27 degrees, remaining retrograde through August 25th this year. This review has been in your 5th house of children and the 5th house that you naturally govern on the solar wheel, the 5th house of Leo. But for you, and in this forecast, on this, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought for a second. In this forecast, due to putting Leo at the ascendant, this is your 5th house. And this Sagittarian energy in your 5th house has to do with taking risks. And this is not the month to do it. So this advice here is saying just hold off in April. And if you can, through the 3rd of May, going into the sun, this is your month. May is looking beautiful. Take a pause in April. reflect. The new moon in April is on the 26th at 6 degrees of Taurus in the career. So you could see a new beginning while you internalize some thoughts, thinking, swords in reverse, even thinking here about where you want to go. But this starts with relationship energy being reversed, so I'm reading it off of that. But by May, you're either back together or you're looking forward to the summer and you've got warmth, success in life in May. May's new moon, the 25th, 4 degrees of Gemini. You sextile Gemini, you like this energy. This is a party. This is warmth and your relationship. This could be a proposal of marriage. Leading into June, you have the Queen of Rods reversed now. So wands and rods, staves, fire, all the same thing, suggesting you're not taking a lot of action in June, or perhaps you know another fire sign, or this represents yourself, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I think that you might take a little bit of a pause in being so direct. You're allowing this relationship to just be. Don't control it. That's how I want to read this. Don't be that queen of fire that you can be so much in June. Take a step back. Let this relationship unfold somewhat in this month of June. And maybe this is also a little bit of a not a delay, but stall, taking your time with creative projects, independent entrepreneurial endeavors. She's upside down right now, so I feel like she's just taking a minute to assess. This might have her attention, this relationship. And I put rose quartz on the sun for positive energy and loving connections, marital energy. So she's distracted right now. She can't get her work done because I think this is happening, or he, whoever this is representing, whatever fire. Now, and June's new moon is on the 23rd, and that is 2 degrees of Cancer in the 12th house for you. It's a very quiet month, so you're just on pause here. New moon in the 12th is one of the most quiet moons to initiate. It's intuitive. It's going inward. That's why it's a little reversed here. July, 4 of Cups. A little bit of regression or even nostalgia, remembering emotional memories, but maybe a little bit of victimization or martyrdom. Woe is me. I don't want to say that's going to dominate the month, but it is an emotional month, and it's your solar return beginning in July. We tend to look back on birthdays. These are both of your solar return months here, Leo. So, and handing over the cup, this is, the hand of God, hand of the clouds, to remember what it is you do have. You have one cup to focus on. Don't let all this stuff get you down. You're being given a bit of a gift or a wish, and maybe a little bit of emotional taste of fulfillment. In July, same as June, 23rd is the new moon, and this is 0 degrees of Leo. This is your new moon. You're emotional here, solar return, reflection, connection. Leading into August, eclipse period, so that's why there's swords. A little bit of strife. There's always change in eclipse season. And this is a card of having burdens, but also trying to fend off or protect what is yours. The 7 of Swords in August, on the 7th of August, that's interesting. On the 7th of August, we have our full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees of Aquarius, which is swords. Honestly, 8-7 in air. That's totally what that card is. It's getting very literal with the numbers and the elements, etc. Full moon eclipse in the relationship sector. Maybe you're analyzing your emotional connection now, and here you go, it's eclipse. So it's getting a little bit shook up here. And then we go into a Mercury retrograde, the swords, communications, retrograde, slowing down. Mercury retrogrades 11 degrees of Virgo back into Leo. No wonder it's yellow. You got the new moon in Leo for yellow. That's your color, gold. And the retrograde in Leo, yellow. A lot of symbolism I pick up in that. And look, your Leo yellow card, the sun, is actually, very positive Leo card in addition to strength. But this card also governs you. Okay, anyway. Full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius in your relationship. Some of you are choosing to let this go. To let this go that was kind of dragging you. It was good here. You've assessed it. And you're good with it. You're going to let it go. Now, some of you are being eclipsed in just the thought of how it's working. Is this, it's time for assessment. You become aware of something also in the full moon. And this retrograde in your first house is definitely seeing you look back. See? Looking back to nostalgia, memories. I want to bust into Barbra Streisand. But I won't. On the 21st, we have our second eclipse, new moon, solar eclipse at 28 degrees of Leo. So, you're eclipsed here and you're eclipsed here. You start the eclipse and the last eclipse of the year. So there's a full culmination happening for Leo in 2017. So, on the 21st, again, 2.5 days before, 2.5 days after, watch your driving. You're not in your right body. Your subconscious mind is being eclipsed. That's all the energy of the cosmos that you consist of, which is all energy of the cosmos. Getting a lot of extra loaded energy. It's like a big lightning bolt happens in your brain. So you're lit up and you're not in your right self or soul. It's like a portal opens up that day. So Leo's eclipsed in the beginning and at the end. This is definitely a culmination for you. You're also having the influence of the retrograde in August in this area. So you just have to, these months are a little bit rocky, but then here we go. September, new moon on the 20th. And this is in the sign of Virgo, Earth, coins. This person is mastering their environment and occupation, even reversed. But it just means don't spend everything right away, but you've gained some leverage with this card. And in this Earth, you're gathering your stability, your security. Maybe you're deciding where you might want to go. Where you want to invest your money, but it's not suggesting action. This month is action with fire, and that's the 10 of Wands, but it's releasing your burdens. It's a go. It's a green light card when it's like this, when it's reversed. It would be less of a green light upright, so I like it reversed. You're taking all of these burdens and you're getting them off your back. You can you can spend your money in the month of October. October's new moon on the 19th at 26 degrees of Libra. You could actually see so much of a release that there's some independence or freedom with this, liberation in its highest form because of the 10. And then in its highest form because of the 10 is the cups. 10 of Cups is still positive reversed, but it might have taken you a minute to get this relationship to its happiest point. And maybe it's not necessarily there just yet, but it will be by December. So you're going through this energy of this relationship connection, starting off with the Ace of Cups. And if you're not, then please watch your rising and watch how you're connecting throughout the year with an individual, especially in May. This could be from the past, and you start a relationship here in May, Leo. Some Leos are dealing with the same relationship here. But when you get to November, The Ten of Cups reverse, November new moon on the 18th at 26 degrees of Scorpio, water, cup cards. I love it. New moon in water. Your relationship is your focal point. Let's move these down here. Your relationship is your focus. And in December, we're having a Mercury retrograde, but look at you, Leo. You've got the Two of Cups upright. Your relationship is 100%. The new moon on December 18th, 26 degrees of Sagittarius. Our retrograde is also in Sagittarius from December 2nd through the 22nd, going to retrograde from 29 degrees of Sagittarius back to 13 degrees. All of this is conjunct Saturn in your 5th house of romance, true love, dating, connection. So you're reviewing your relationship. Relationship's prevalent here. I think you take action about moving in or movement in this relationship, sharing funds, committing to property or security together, moving in, releasing your burdens. You're really focused in this retrograde in the 5th house. It's perfect. I think this is your month to kind of stay put here, the 4th month, April. I'm loving May for Leo as a very strong month. I love March too, Hangman reverse. This is action. This is a card, major arcana card, so you are very powerfully in the mix. This is not a time for pausing. Move forward, Leo. I love these cards. I hope this was helpful. I want to thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And I want to thank you for your support on my Instagram, Audrey Alison _ Astrology Tarot, and my Facebook page as well. Remember, Leo, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.